Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader. Thanks for returning back to my channel, guys. This is your general bi-weekly reading between the dates of August the 22nd and September the 11th, 2018. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards that are going to look at this week, energies between the 22nd and the 28th. And the second 3 cards are going to look at the energies for the following week between the 29th and the 11th of September, okay? I've already meditated, shuffled, etc., etc. So let us get started, Sagittarius. Okay, I shuffled the cards already, as I said, and I want to see what comes out for you because I feel like there's a very clear message. The first card, so this is for this week, is the 6 of Wands. That's the second time I've had that card out today. The second card, the Page of Cups, and oh god, that's your third card. Don't want to look at that yet because it feels a bit energetic. The next card, and then this is for the following week. They are here. Okay, for those that don't know, I keep them face down just so that I don't get distracted because I do read intuitively, and because I'm a Reiki master, as I always say, I do have to connect with the energies, so sometimes they can be quite strong like this. Okay, this wants to come out as well. Don't know where it goes, I'll put it there. 6 of Wands. Congratulations. This is a great card, Sagittarius. Obviously it's your energy, so it's fire energy. You know, you understand that that's all about passion, inspiration, movement, creativity. That's what this card's about: attractiveness, fun, happiness, expansion. That's what the fire is all about. It's also about the things that we are drawn towards and the things that we are passionately resonant with. So with the when we see the 6 of Wands, we know that you've already been through conflict. We know that you've already been through battle to gain this victory. So the battle for you, Sagittarius, has already been happening. It's been going on for you this year. You've had some quite difficult energies this last few months, haven't you, Sag? So it feels like that is actually changing for you. Now, I also feel like you wanting to go toward someone else, like you're wanting to move, to change, to grow. You're wanting to move forward in a different direction. Some of you are going to shock some people, actually. That's what this is telling me. Some of you are going to really shock some people. I don't think people realise the quiet revolution that's been... Oh, I like that. I'm going to use that for your... the quiet revolution that's been going on within you. There's been a huge amount of learning that some of you have been through. There's been a huge amount of testing yourself that you've been through, and it's been a quiet victory. It might be that people in your life didn't really notice it, didn't really know what was even wrong, what you felt you needed to change, but you've actually been doing that internally by yourself. Some of you maybe are anger, you know, you were prone to being angry or to having outbursts when you're driving. No one sees you, but you know it's not good for you. For example, this is just a random example. But you've overcome a lot, actually. Do you know what? You should feel proud of yourself. And pride isn't a word I like to... Because, you know, humility is important, but it's about recognising how far you've actually come. For some of you have. Some of you are feeling much braver as well, especially when we see this Page of Cups. The next card energy for this week is a Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is, you know, I really think I think this is you. I think I'll give 2 scenarios, but I think this is you. I think this is, you know, when we have the Page of Cups, cups are about our emotions, and it's almost as if, you know, that's something that some of us have not, some of you Sagittarians have not actually been willing to engage with your own vulnerability, your own weakness, which is actually strength. You know, I think that strength is about allowing yourself to see how weak you can be, like how long you can be challenged for, and still keep going and still value yourself and still recognize that things can get better because you can make those things better. And that's really what strength is about. And I feel, for me, that's what I feel, I think that's what strength is anyway. It's like you are recognizing the strength does exist in your emotions, that the strength exists with your vulnerability, your ability to show your vulnerability. And I really feel like for some of you that this is how you're feeling. You're feeling finally triumphant because you're able to show your vulnerability. You're able to be, this is something that you've wanted to be able to do for so long, and you're able to. For some of you, this could be children in your life with pages. I don't get that vibe. It could be though. Pages are also messengers and they are also helpers. So this is, really the message I think for you is your emotions help you. Your emotions are the thing that help you to understand, to navigate your life, to move into this type of energy, the Six of Wands energy. It's very beautiful, actually, the energy that you should be experiencing. This one wants to come out next, the Tower. So there's a change. Change is going to come. Change going to come with the Tower. But this is good because it's about the things that don't serve us anymore. It's similar to the fives, really, the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. It's similar to that in that it's like your world is challenged. The foundations of your world are being challenged. You are getting, there's reasons, there's things going on around you that are challenging the status quo of your life. But it's divine intervention with the Tower. This wants to come out. I don't know where I'm going, but the energy's all over the place. This is linked to this card. So it might come at the end of next week. Then that's what it might come at the end of next week. It's more about bringing something in than taking something out. Obviously, something always leaves with the Tower, but it's the things that don't serve us. The next card out for this week, Five of Pentacles. I mean, did I just speak about the Five of Pentacles? Not surprised. So Five of Pentacles is a challenge to our ego because of a change in our circumstance. So we might have lost a job, a relationship. We might not have as much money as we used to have. Those are the things that challenge us with Those are the things that challenge us to change, really. It's about recognising it's a blow to our ego when we see the Five of Pentacles. Please, have I written up? Yes. On my Instagram, if you're on Instagram or Facebook, I've written a post about this, about the Five of Pentacles. And it was very popular, actually, the post. And, it's important that you start to understand that we all understand, really, that these cards are energies that we move through, energies and experiences that we move through. And for some of you, there has been a challenge to your ego. And it could be because you're comparing yourself to other people, blah, blah, blah. But you're not where you thought you should. You're not where you thought you think you should be. Oh, that's what I'm trying to say. You're not where you think you should be, some of you. Whether that's financially, romantically, maybe you're not married yet and you should be, or maybe you're not, I don't know, whatever. You apply, it's your life, but this is a challenge to your ego. That's what this is. And it's sometimes it can relate to financially, you're not having the financial security and status that you want. I did actually say, the Tower is like the Five of Pentacles, and it really is. It's the things that have to change, that have to leave our lives, that because because we're really concerned about them for lower ego reasons, and there's things that need to change because of our lower ego that are no longer serving us. That's what this Five of Pentacles is representing for you this week, okay? So think about what those things are. And maybe it's your bravado, maybe it's your I never cry, so I'm strong. I mean, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. It's bullshit. You need to cry. You need to know that you can cry. You need to know that you can be vulnerable. And for some of you, that's exactly what's happening. And the vulnerability is difficult for you because you're not used to doing that. You're not used to being that way. But this is what you need in your life. And to be fair, if you don't bring it in yourself with the minor arcana of the Five of Pentacles, then by the end of next week, it's coming anyway. With the Tower card, the universe is gonna put something in your way that's gonna make you make those changes, to embrace this Page of Cups, because it's going to lead you to your victory anyway. Excellent. To begin the following week, so the following week is the 29th to the 11th. We have, excellent, okay, we have the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Excellent. I love these cards, actually. For you, Sagittarius, this is your energy, okay? This is you, potentially. The King of Wands, the master of inspired action, moving toward things that you're passionate about, moving toward things that serve your higher self, That's what this is about. This is about moving toward things that serve your higher self. Now, for some of you, this is very ignore me. For some of you, I get this. We get this we go from the 4 to the 5, or we've got the 5 and the 4 of Pentacles. So, again, this idea of, you're going to have to leave that job, or you're going to have to leave that relationship, or you're going to have to leave those friends behind if you truly want to be your true self, if you truly want to be vulnerable and you truly want to achieve victory. Now, you obviously do that, but it's the case for some of you is like, okay, I've got this far, I've spoke that truth, or I've decided that I'm going to make that decision. I've got this far, I'm just going to stay here now. I just don't want to take any more action, you're saying. I just don't want to take any more action yet. Not yet. I just want to get comfortable with this new foundation, with this new way of living, okay? Yes, I have told my boyfriend that I don't love him anymore. But, I'm happy to stay in the situation, i.e. living together, or stay as his girlfriend or his boyfriend or whatever. I'm happy to stay in that for now because, I need to... it's easier for me financially, and it's easier for him financially. Do you know what? Feck that. Sometimes you just have to move. I mean, as I said, if you don't, the universe is saying you're gonna. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's got to be a shake-up, and it's like you already know what it is. There's something going on though beneath the surface. There's like another thing that's stopping you from moving. There's like another thing that's kind of stopping you from doing this. When we get all the sixes are about balance and harmony, strength and wisdom. Wisdom gained through challenges. That's what all the sixes represent. So with this one, it's about your mental, nearly said emotional then, your mental clarity, mental balance, mental wisdom, your awareness of how these situations made you imbalanced, your awareness of it's going to take movement, it's going to take a change in thought, it's going to take a change of my approach and my perspective in order to become balanced. And I feel like the tower, if you don't do this by yourself, if you don't start to show your vulnerability, or at least recognize that exists, if you don't do that for yourself, the universe is going to do that for you, okay? Now, it's interesting because we do have this King of Wands energy, and we've got this. It may be internal, your nervousness, your reluctance to move, your reluctance to do something is internal. So it could be that some of you are making a huge decision, a life-changing decision, moving countries, moving jobs, moving partners. And it could be that some of you are doing that, and on the surface you are showing this confidence. However, within you are in a little bit of turmoil and a little bit of sort of, things are a little bit challenging for you. But the by the end of next week, I suppose we've got two options really, haven't we? We've got the Tower or the Six of Swords, or both. This could be actual movement, i.e. travelling abroad, moving to a different country, ending a relationship and moving on. So it's like on the outside you're feeling, right, okay, I know that I need to do this, I'm confident now, I can do this. But on the inside you're like, oh my god, this is really, really difficult, I'm really scared. And it's all right to be scared, it's fine. But there's definitely potential for, look at these cards, you know, we've got these 2 6s here. There's definitely potential for growth, for balance, for wisdom, and for healing. So I would say to you, Sagittarius, this is what you should go towards, okay? You should go towards taking the action that you're inspired to take and being true to yourself, okay? Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you enjoyed that. Don't forget to check out your August love readings. They are still available, obviously, on my channel. And your September love readings will be posted next week. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe for new content and notifications, okay? Thank you so much for all your love and support, Sagittarius. You've been fabulous as ever, darlings. I will see you all soon. Take care, my lovelies. Bye.